Hello everybody and welcome to the demo of the Alexandria Engine. I'm going to try to go through this demo as quick as possible, making sure I don't leave out any major details. It's a very powerful tool that can help you get a lot of stuff done in a very short amount of time and be quite profitable. I've been using it now for about 6 months and I have seen fantastic results as far as Kindle, ACX, and Spotify. So without further ado, I'm going to go through the dashboard real quick. Down here you have your guide, which is basically your tutorials. You have your configurations here. You have your bestseller, Amazon bestsellers here, where you can generate your book based off of your bestsellers that you find. You have your children's module here, which these are some books that I've just been creating. Here you have your regular book modules for, more adults type books. Here you have your trend scout, neural scout, where you could basically go in here and kind of do a search on the basic trends that's going right now and generate your book based upon those trends. You don't have to put a keyword here, you can search without it. And here you have your AI agent, where you can basically come in here. It shows you your recent chats or whatever, and you can come here and decide if you want to work on a project that you're already working on. You can select it from here. You want to start from a new project from one of the templates, you can go from here. Or if you want to just go straight raw hand and just start typing in something that you want to generate a book about, you can go from right here. Okay, so those are just some of the top main features. I'll start with the children's books. They seem to go the fastest, so I'll go with the children's books right here. Very, very easy. You can import your own children's book. Very simple. Or you can generate your own. You have 3 different options for your AI. As you can see, I'm going to go with DeepSeek for this one. As you come down here, you can change your book style: coloring book, learning book. You can populate all these spots yourself. You can change your writing style from here. And that basically you're picking a specific author style that you want to kind of mimic. You could change your age range from here, your moral theme from here. You can, all these stuff in red you can populate yourself. It's basically up to you. You can also change your color scheme from here. Your illustration style, you can do 3D, rendering, vintage story, minimalist. You can basically do anything you want. I'll go with 3D. I'm going to go short here because I'll go with 8 pages, which is the minimum that you can use. This is default set here, but you can change this as you create the book. So I'll say, okay, I'm okay with all this. You can populate this like I said, but in that I'll let AI do the work for me, and I'll click generate concept. And that takes a quick minute, in which it'll generate your title, your subtitle, your author's name, and I left the writing style under Dr. Seuss, and I left the age range between 4 and 6. You can see all that has been populated. So all you do from there is just create your book, and that's going to bring you to your children's dashboard. This is just a dashboard for the children's books. So from this point, you're just going to say generate your story outline. Okay, as you can see, your story outline has been generated. I only generated an 8-page book here. And it kind of shows you what you selected from the top here. Just going to confirm my text, and I'm just going to say go ahead and create the illustrations. So I'll click there. We're going to let that run through, and it's just going to go through for these 8 pages and content. It's going to create the illustrations for that. Okay, so all the illustrations were generated. As you can see, they come out fantastic. Children love these kind of books. From here, you can go over to formatting, which you can just click move to formatting. You can go ahead and generate your cover from here, but I just want to point out that you have all your formats right here: your Kindle ready, PDF, EPUB, print ready, and you also have your HTML download. I'll go ahead and download that now so you can take a look and see what it looks like. And that's basically your HTML page of the book. As you can see, it looks fantastic. I don't want to stay on here too long because I know you people are busy, so I'll keep on moving forward. But as you can see, it created a fantastic book. It comes in all the formats that you need to put these in Kindle, Spotify, whichever format you want. From this point on, you're just going to go, you can go ahead and generate your cover. I'll click that now. As you can see, it generated the perfect cover that is congruent and full continuity with the book itself, which that's what it's designed to do, with the author's name, subtitle, title, which coincides with the book. Okay, so from there we can go ahead and generate our audio. As you can see, it says move audio to audio production. We can go ahead and move it to audio right now. We can come here and pick who we want to narrate. We have a couple different choices: Google Gemini, ElevenLabs, OpenAI. So I like Shimmer. She's nice for books like this, so I'll say save the voice. And you can quickly go through here and generate your opening credits. And automatically downloads. You can generate your closing credits. That's been generated. And now you can basically come through here and generate all your audio for all your chapters. As you can see, they're not populated yet. So we'll go ahead and generate all the audio. As you can see, all the audio has been generated. We have our opening and closing credits. We have our ACX compliance checker and all of our files attached to all of our slides. So you can listen to the audio from here.
The ice melted, the music box opened, and tiny, glittering snowflakes floated out. They didn't just sparkle, they sang. A tinkling, joyful song filled the frosty air.
So that's the nice voices that we get to generate. So long as you're happy with your audio and everything like that, you already have everything that you need for Kindle. So if you want to come up here and publish this to Kindle, you just click here, and it will generate all of your Kindle information that you need for your children's book for publishing. And also formats it for the HTML that they accept. You have your keywords, your categories, your primary audience, your publishing rights. It has everything that you need to publish. You just copy and use it. And it has that for ACX as well as Spotify. It goes through the same process. So once you got that done, you might want to generate a video for your book. So you can come here, you can create a vertical or a landscape video. I'll go with vertical, something you can post on TikTok. You have all these here different formattings for your text. I'll go with luckiest guy. I think it's cool. And I'll leave that. Change it a little brighter like that. I can put it all uppercase if you want, lowercase, block style. You have all those options. So as long as you have that picked, your audio has been generated with your checks right here. Just basically click generate your video. And let that go through the rendering process. It'll take about maybe really less than a minute. Okay, and as you can see, our video was generated. It took about a minute to generate the video. It gives you your title and everything like that, your author.
Yumi's Glimmer Glow Gift, How a Mermaid Who Couldn't Swim Made the Snowflakes Sing, written by Theodore Finnegan Flume. In the Frost Forever village, where snowflakes never melt, lived a mermaid named Lumi. She had shimmering pearlescent scales and hair like spun silver seaweed, but she had a secret. She couldn't swim.
So that's basically how the book comes out. It goes through all the pages of the book, showing you all the illustrations throughout the video. I'm not going to go through it. It's kind of lengthy. It's about 2 minutes and 10 seconds. But as you can see, the quality is fantastic. The text on the screen is fantastic. So that's how the video is generated for the children's books. And if you're okay with all that, you can generate another one. You can generate as many of these videos as you want and post them as often as you like. That's up to you. Once you're okay with this particular project, you can move this over to publishing, just so you kind of keep track of it. And if there's more edits you want to make to it, leave it in publishing. Other than that, you can move it over to live, just so you know that you have completed that book. All right, so from that point, I'm just going to move over to the regular book generation. And right here is just your dashboard from where you've generated your previous books. There's other tools in which you can use this for creating sales pages, which I'll get into that later. But just basically start with a new project. You have several different genres here, and you have several different book lengths that you can choose from. All of this stuff, like just with the children's books, it can auto-populate on its own. You can throttle your word count right here, or you can make it so the chapters are unlimited, depending on your choice. So I'll just come here and pick a genre. You have all even down the cookbooks, comedy and humor. You have everything here. So I'll go with something simple like a self-help book. And I will go with a we'll pick a writing style of, say, Brene Brown, and we also have the option of tropes. So I'll slide down here and pick some different tropes out. And then I'll come here. I can fill this out myself, like I said before, but I'll let AI do it. I'll use DeepSeek, and I'll just say generate book concept. That's going to take a second, and it'll automatically populate with your entire book concept, your title, subtitle, your author's name, and everything else that you need. And that auto-populates, as you can see, you got everything that you need. You got your title, you got your subtitle, you got all your information here. It anticipated 60,000 words. I won't go that high because this is just for us for right now. We're going to be testing it. So I'm going to throttle this down to 20,000 words just so we can actually see the completed book. You see it held the tropes up here, and it automatically locked in your author style. So you just say create project. And that'll pop up here in your dashboard for where all your other projects are, and you just basically click on it. And basically, I was saying, waiting for your outline. So you're going to come down here. You're just going to pick your AI that you're going to use, Gemini, DeepSeek, or OpenAI. I'm going to go with DeepSeek. I've been using it. So I'm just going to say generate outline. Let it generate the outline. Okay, it looks like our outline is finished. It anticipated that we'll have about 15 chapters for a 20,000 word book. And so from there, if you could follow along up here, it basically says you pick your AI model, which we did. We generate our outline, and third, we just basically generate our chapters. That's going to stay the same. And click generate chapters. We're going to let that go through. That's going to start drafting the first chapter. This works in a Bible story concept. So the first chapter is written, and every chapter after that relies on all the previous chapters, so you have 100% continuity from chapter 1 through chapter 15. It's not going to go through there when you have odd characters that don't make sense as you get in through the book. Everything is going to coincide and be consistent and full continuity throughout the book. So we're going to let that go through and generate the chapters for the book. Probably take about 15 minutes, and we'll let that run. And as you can see, as it got through chapter 1, it populated this little box here that you have options to use as far as consistency checker, rephrase different things, your tone, enhance if you'd like using AI, and your voices. So when you go to, if you're going to use a narrator, a live narrator from Kindle, you can give them voice directions from here, which basically breaks down all the characters and their kind of role in the book. So that the narrator can have a better idea of, how they want to kind of portray that character as far as tone and consistency. So you have these options once it starts generating the chapters, just to use for your own personal, and just to check your consistency and things like that you want to just proof before you actually put it out in the public. Okay, as you can see, it went through, it generated all of our chapters for us. It tells us exactly how many words are in each chapter. And so from that point there, we can go ahead and generate our cover photo. So you have the options, just the art alone, if you're going to edit it and add your own author information and things like that, or you can create it with the title and the author. So that's what I'll do. And that finished. So as you can see, we generated our cover photos for ACX and KDP, which these will also work with Spotify as well. So from that point, you could take a look at the cover photos, which they came out pretty good. You can always edit that, or you can always come here and click regenerate if you don't like it, and it'll regenerate you another one. You have that option. So now that we have our cover photo done, we also can go right here to our formatting. And our formatting, everything, as long as all the writing is done, you can go ahead and publish this to Kindle right now. So you have your Mobi, Kindle, you have your print ready, you have your regular PDF, and your EPUB. I'll go ahead and open up this so you can take a look and see what it looks like. On its horizon, it gives you your table of contents, perfectly formatted for Kindle, and all your chapters. And the same with children's books, you do have the option to generate your Kindle information right here, your ACX information right here, and your Spotify information right there. You can always share all of these on all of your social platforms. You also have a copy link right here, but you can share the images. And after you finish creating your images and things of that nature, you can move this over to audio if you want to actually create your own audio for the books. And again, with that, you create your opening credits. Of course, you pick your text-to-speech agent first. I'll go with OpenAI, and I'll go with Onyx, and I will go ahead and click generate opening credits. I'll go ahead and generate the closing credits as well. And the way the retail sample works is once you create chapter 1, it actually pulls content from that to create your retail sample for you for Kindle. So we can go ahead and create chapter 1 right now. Okay, so it generated our first audio file here, so it automatically downloaded it for us. We used OpenAI with Onyx. It also has your ACX compliance checker down here where you can analyze it, get your WAV file, convert it to an MP3 file. You can generate all your audio files just by generating this, clicking this button right here. It'll go through here systematically and generate all your files. You don't have to do them individually. And after you get your audio files done, or as long as you get your opening and closing credits done, you can come over here and say I want to create a teaser video. So you can come over here to video. Just like with the children's books, you can do landscape or vertical. The difference here is this doesn't create a video book like the children's module does. This actually creates a teaser video, basically pulling curiosity. So I'll go with Lucky Guy again, rich box text. I'm going to do a vertical. I'll change the color here. And it's going to come here and basically check, make sure you got these things in place. And you can check anything else up here that you want to verify as far as your text and your layout, and basically just generate your teaser video. And as you can see, it generated our video right here, in which it just creates a 36-second clip, kind of going into the book itself.
In a world where the American dream feels like...
Let that load.
In a world where the American dream feels like smoke and mirrors, the honest horizon beckons you to uncover the truth behind the facade. Are we living for ourselves or chasing shadows? Imogen Sotto invites you to dismantle the myths, revealing a path to authentic fulfillment. Through the truth-first framework, redefine success on your own terms. Transform illusion into purpose and embrace a future forged by your truth. Ready to see beyond the mirage? Dive in now.
And a lot of cool things that you can do here. So if you're making a video, you can come here and quickly say you want to change that, you want to edit the author's name, or you want to edit the subtitle. And what it'll do is in the video, it'll actually put that down here on the bottom. That's just an option that you have. So if you wanted to link to something else, if you want to put a website link in there, you can do that as well with the video. So that's basically how your video comes out.
In a world where the American dream feels like smoke and mirrors, the honest horizon beckons you to uncover the truth behind the facade. Are we living for ourselves or chasing shadows? Imogen Sotto invites you to dismantle the myths, revealing a path to authentic fulfillment. Through the truth-first framework, redefine success on your own terms. Transform illusion into purpose and embrace a future forged by your truth. Ready to see beyond the mirage? Dive in now.
So that's a self-help book as we started in the beginning. So basically, it kind of intrigues the viewer to go investigate the book, read the book. So just like again with the children's modules, we got all these here for all the different platforms. You can share right here. You can also share your video. You can download your video, post it up on YouTube, whatever you like. I'm going to move over here to the next module. So we also have the Amazon charts here. So you got your bestsellers, where we can fetch the bestsellers in any of these genres and actually generate a video based on that. So I'll go ahead and do a quick sample. We'll fetch it in mystery and thriller. It'll automatically start searching. It'll kick back the results on the screen, the top 15 in that. Okay, so that kicked us back to top 15 right now on Amazon right now. You can go directly from here. You can say create a project based on this. You also have your ratings right here, your reviews, all that stuff right there. You can go ahead and click project right here to automatically start creating that project for you. You also have the option of the trends up here. So you can go here and generate books from the latest trends that are being seen right now on Kindle and ACX. You also have your agent here, in which you can come here, you can create a new chat, work on a project that you're already working on, create a new book around any of these genres, or start a fresh open conversation with the AI, and it'll actually do all the project setting up for you as well. I do want to go back here and show you that you do have flexibility as far as like the content of your books and things of that nature. When you go in here, you can go right here to your writing. All this is editable. You're not stuck with anything. So when you go in here, you have all these buttons right here. If the chapter is too big, you want to split it, you can split it right here. You want to edit, you edit here. You want to delete, you delete it here. You want to regenerate, you regenerate here. You view it here. If you want to copy that chapter, you copy it from right here. So if you go in the edit, everything in here, you just go and edit. Make it the way you want. AI generate it. It's up to you. Okay, so I just want to make sure you understand that you have full flexibility with the content that's being put on the pages. You can also do your generate summary on any chapter or the whole book. It's up to you. You also have the option under the children's books. I'll go back over here, and we generated this book here. So we also have the option to regenerate the image, and we can also edit the text in the book. So all these books can be written in your language, your style, however you want it to be written. And once that's done, you just basically save it, and all of the stuff will auto-populate with your new updated features. I'm trying to think, is there anything else I need to tell you? The guide is right here. The settings is right here. Configurations, you can change all your color background of the actual app itself as well. Kids, books, trends, and here's your dashboard. This basically shows you projects you have running. Your most recent ones will come up right here. As you can see, we're working on the Honest Horizon. So I think that pretty much covers most of the main things in Alexandria AI. There is features I probably didn't get to, because I mean, you also have under your books that you generate here, you have your under your publishing, you can also generate your Amazon keywords, your categories. And for marketing, you also have everything that you need for your marketing, your sales page, your social media posts, your email newsletter, just to get the word out for you. Okay. And there's also other features I probably haven't gotten to throughout the module, but it basically covers you in every aspect that you can imagine as far as creating audiobooks, creating Kindle books, creating Spotify books, creating any book for any platform out there. It covers your content, it covers everything, and the Story Bible is amazing. It makes sure that you do not have any subjects or chapters in the book that doesn't make sense. Everything is 100% continuity from chapter 1 all the way through the last chapter with the Bible story setting configured. I hope you enjoyed the video, and hopefully we'll see you on the inside. Thanks for watching, and I'll talk to you soon.